Hello YouTube, Ali here again from Bahrain. Um, well, as you can see, before I start with anything, I'd like to thank Yamaha Bahrain for lending me this cute little baby. This is Yamaha's Star Bolt 900, I guess 950 cc. Well, this video is going to be a very short video. We'll take a spin on this bike, and I'll show you what this bike is all about. Very basic review though. Yeah, chain, no chain, I mean belt driver, V-twin, and this is a very classic looking bike. This bike is a stock right now, since I've got it from the agency, from the dealer. Yeah, so we'll go and turn it on. Yeah, so the ignition switch is here. Switch on. It's just filled with fuel. This bike has done very few on it. Yes, has done 5,000, almost 50 kilometers. And yeah, right, so this bike is very similar to, if I would say, if you Harley guys don't mind me saying this, but this bike is very similar to Harley's Sportster 48, something like that. As far as the looks go, driving, or I feel it has more technology in it as compared to Sportster. Yeah, but like the instrument gadget here looks traditional and classic, but it has technology in it. Everything is digital, at least. Talking about the instrument panel, few things are lacking in this that I think these days are essential to riders. One is the tachometer, the RPM. I don't see my RPM anywhere. It doesn't show you your RPM, how much your engine is revving. You need to know how your RPM, how your engine doing, only by the sound of it. And this bike is honestly a very silent bike. Number two, alright, so RPM on this bike, not being a sports bike, I guess is not an issue. But more important thing is the fuel gauge, my friend. I mean, come on, fuel gauge. I don't know how much fuel I have in here. I have just filled the tank, but it's always nice to be able to see how much petrol you have left in your tank. It has a somewhere here. It has a petrol light, gas light, that turns on only when you're out of gas. So that's kind of surprises you that, whoops, you're out of gas. That's with the instrument panel. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Anyways, yeah, no comment. As far as the engine goes, now my point of I'm comparing this bike to Sportster because that's the closest comparison you can get to this bike. This being a Japanese and Harley being Harley. I guess it has a little bit better performing engine than Sportster. Vibration way less than Harley. Hey my friend, be polite. It vibrates so much less than Sportster. Sportster like shakes you like anything. At times it could be good if you need a massage or something, but in general no. I like bikes with less vibration. So vibration is very little, and I feel it performs better than the Sportster. Now I don't have any facts and figures with me right now. I may put it on the screen somewhere. But you feel faster in this bike. It accelerates faster than Sportster. We'll talk about the pricing later on, at least the MSRP in Bahrain. But it rides smoother than Sportster. Some may say this is can be Harley. This is not as conventional as Harley. Yeah, I agree. This is not as conventionally built as Harley, but it's a very good bike. Sometimes you have technology available. Just use it. I'm sorry if there is a lot of wind noise, maybe. But yeah, we're like let's check here. Let's let this guy pass. We're like 100 to 200 meters away from the sea, and it is windy, so we can't help it. Riding a Sportster, you're gonna burn your. If you're a hairy person like me, you're gonna burn all your hair on your leg. But this bike is fine. I mean, it's still hot if you compare it to some other bikes. I ride a Yamaha MT-09 or FC-09 for those in the United States. For me, comparing to the FC-09, this is super hot. But if you compare it to the Sportster, it's cooler. Other than that, just yeah, I keep on saying one more thing. Excuse me, but this is a fairly customizable bike as well. Some say you can't customize it just like the Harley. I may agree on that. I haven't had riding or owning experience of neither of the bikes. I just had ridden those bikes bike is a fairly customizable bike. I mean, there are so many aftermarket parts for both of the bikes that you can customize it to the way you like it. You can convert it to some sort of cafe racer if you're that type of person. If you like a little bit better sounding bike, you may change the exhaust system on this. This is running the original exhaust that came with the bike. Yeah, this road is my favorite road.